Hey guys! How's it going? So, as you might have noted from the title, now Lucid is is more cheaper. Is less expensive. So I think it was 34 before, and now it's gone down to 28 for a Lucid Essence Brightening Mist, darlings. And this one's in Sweets, which has our additional hydrators, and it's the same great formula as Lucid and Shimmer, but instead of the little bit of mica to make it all shimmery and pretty, it has sodium PCA. It's a little bit more other hydrating, a little bit more glycerin. The sodium lactate is in there a little bit, so it's just more hydrating. It still has that beautiful smell, the sweet smell. So that's the announcement, you guys. We have some new packaging for that shortly coming up as well. So we're able to reduce the price. Yay! How's it going, you guys? Thank you for joining me, whoever's here. Hi! I'm drinking my matcha and coconut creamer with cinnamon and moringa from last week, and it's pretty good. It's good. I'm acclimating. I can do it. Less coffee, more green stuff, right? Mmm, yummy. And of course, shimmer. I'm not shimmer, but our lusters. I am wearing Liquid Love today. A little bit of cream here. And someone pointed out, and I forgot where we're amending our website, but it's 6 grams. That's what's in here. Which is quite a lot for highlighters. Like, we've looked around, and it's quite a lot for a cream highlighter. What do you guys think? Too glimmery? For some reason on our lives, it looks like extra glimmery. Wait. Maybe my light is a little. No, it just looks really glimmery. I don't know why, but it's extra gleamy. On the replays, I look normal, but I look like I have highlighter all over my face right at the moment. To me. I don't know if you guys are seeing it that way, but it looks like it's just extra. Everything is like a weird color, according to my phone. So that's what's going on with me, you guys. And this week, we're going to do, there's been requests for food and less skincare and less supplements, which I'm like, okay. I used to do some more salads and stuff, and so that's what we're doing this week. A yummy salad, inspiring, beauty from within food. Hey, Phyllis! The goodies in very early. Yay! Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you so much. I hope you probably are in the rewards program, I hope. Yes. Great. Rewards. Yeah. A little extra gleamy. Thank you so much, Phyllis. You're amazing. Awesome. Hey, Rachel! Hi! I'm still working on the lactic acid lotion recipe. Don't worry. We're going to make it so people don't burn themselves. That's the only thing. It's weird how this moringa and matcha tastes better than matcha. It's weird because the moringa on its own, I don't know, but like them blended together, it's weird. Anyways, I'm sure the coconut creamer helps. So that's what's going on. Reduced price Lucid Essence Brightening Mist. I know everyone's been requesting larger containers, so at least that's a start. And one day I hope we do have more. Glycolic acid? I did not, but I did not try the glycolic acid. I do not. Yeah, maybe I should. We could make a glycolic acid lotion. What do you think about that? I could order some of that and play with that as well. I mean, there definitely is glycolic and lactic acid in lotions. I know there's one out of Colorado that's like they originated the alpha hydroxy acid. Sorry for all the sounds. I hope you guys can hear me. There's been like a car alarm that keeps going off. But the thing is, they have like mineral oil and petroleum and crap in it, but they're like the originators of alpha hydroxy acid. It's called alpha hydroxy acid. Great idea. Yes, I haven't tried. So you just dilute it, Rachel. You just dilute it like half water, and you just put it on your face, and then when it tingles, you take it off. Just don't want people to burn themselves and get upset at me. That's the only thing. But yeah, glycolic acid. Whoa! But in a cream, It would like buffer it a little bit, wouldn't burn yourself. And lactic acid is always seems a little more mild, and but glycolic acid, I will get on that. I'll order some from Lotion Crafters, and we could mix it in. I've I've also seen, whoa, malic acid. Maybe we could use malic acid. Maybe let's not get too crazy in the beginning, shall we? Not get too crazy. Yeah. So if you guys aren't into the food, there's just a few requests. I think the majority of the people like it seems like the DIY skincares and the skincare discussions. It's noticeable for wrinkles. You like it better than lactic acid and malic acid? Glycolic. Glycolic. Hey, little vamp! Uploading much recently. Have you been busy? Say hi to your mom. I will. Well, no, I did skip the week of Halloween, but last week we had videos. We had the video of the matcha, which I'm drinking right here. So I just skipped that 1 week, Halloween. Maybe you're not getting notifications. Sometimes YouTube does that. Hey, Megan! Hi! Thanks, guys, for joining, and thanks for the thumbs up. Glycolic acid good for deep laugh lines. I know, little vamp. That happens weird. It's weird. Glycolic acid. The deep laugh lines. I think you should. I still think you should go get a microcurrent device to kind of lift the cheeks up, do facial exercises. They're going to help with fine lines more than deep laugh lines. Hi, Tanya. Okay. Thanks, Tanya, darling. Yeah, sometimes I've heard that before, like people not getting them. Hey, Mom! That's my mom. And I guess you can unsubscribe and resubscribe. I wonder if that helps. And then they'll tell you whether you want the occasional. Maybe you're on occasional notifications, or you just click, how once you click the bell, it'll tell you microcurrent. Patricia, I have a few videos on I have a Claire Blend Mini, which is still my favorite. The new face, you've probably seen these. Basically, it exercises your muscles. So it sends a little microcurrent, electric microcurrent. It's like 2 metal prongs. You'll see on some videos that I've made. And it will firm muscles right here or anywhere. And I like the Claire Blend Mini because it kind of modulates. It's just easy. Rather than changing it, there's like the Pico, and there's the Mayo, not Mayo Clinic, Mayo, there's a bunch of them, is the point. Well, I personally like the Claire Blend, personally. It just seems easier. I think they're comparable in price, but you would want to get the smaller attachment to the new face, like it's like a little prong like this, because you want to get up under the eye and stuff. The new face with the big rounds, it's like harder to get in around your face. And the Claire Blend just has one little thing, and it just seems easier. Time Master Pro. Yeah, I think so too. The Time Master Pro, I think, isn't, from what I was looking at, it just didn't seem like it was necessarily. Oh, I know what it is. I thought you were talking. Okay, I thought we were talking about Suzanne Summers' device. Time Master Pro, I totally would like to save up. That's like $800 from, what's her name, right? That also sells the Claire Blends. Yeah, that looks fun. What I have been getting, Christine Byer, thank you. Christine Byer, you guys, is where I got my Claire Blend Mini. It's $700. I do want to get it. It would be fun. It looks amazing, but it does. It looks really amazing. And I do have I have stubborn dark spots on your cheeks near your eyes. Well, hormonal. You need to get your probably. It could be. Is it melasma? Is that the blotches? Like that's where some people get them around their cheeks here. But hormonal balancing is the main thing. It's not. They're cheap Chinese dupes of the tea. Yes, I've seen those, but they do not. I don't know. It looks like, I know that people have had really bad experiences with like their skin, but maybe it was more in derm offices. differently. It's like a different, it's an ultrasound, and like it has the LED lights, and it's apparently different. I don't know. You gotta watch Christine Byer. She's done some convincing videos. I'm like, ooh, it's different than microcurrent, which is like exercising. If you can always do your facial exercises, but this is kind of like differently exercising your tissues. Time Master Pro is very good for firming, apparently, in a different way. I don't know. It's a totally different. It's ultrasound, and maybe sometimes radio frequently. And I saw those cheaper ones, and I just don't want to like mess with it. Well, definitely microcurrent. Definitely microcurrent. Yes, you can do all this ultrasound, this thing on various different. It looks amazing. It's $700. Maybe I'll save up for it. You still use the Fipushi, yeah, that one I don't use because now I got the microcurrent. I mean the Claire blend. Sorry, you guys. I got the Claire blend, and so now I use that rather than the microcurrent. Yes, and as long as they're the same wavelengths, it's just a little scary, because I've heard horror stories, people calling or emailing and being like, I've messed my face up. The Claire blend was $310. Around there. It was around $300. So the Fipushi was like $30. So yeah, bloomin'. Yes. Well, lactic acid, Patricia, remember? You try the glycolic acid, right? You got to try I think, some brightening acids. And you could always do the hormonal balancing. Maybe it's not, maybe it isn't, melasma. But that's what you should do. Sunscreen. Yeah, I think you want to do it at night. $3,000. Oh, I do. I do. Because it really is doing something, I'm paying it off. I paid it on you put it on PayPal credit, but I am paying it off. Do I use Good Face stuff first, the Claire blend? What kind of products? Anything with lactic acid or glycolic. Like I was telling you about the Bright mask. You've tried this, Patricia, haven't you? Tried our Bright mask? Has the enzymes and the lactic acid, right? You could get some glycolic acid peel. There's so many products that have glycolic acid and lactic acid, honestly. All over the place. That's good brightening. Yeah, that's how I got mine. It's not great to buy things on credit, but I do it. Yeah, it seems really worth it. It definitely feels different than the Fipushi. Like I was feeling more zapped by the Fipushi, and yeah. And then so with the Fipushi, I mean with any microcurrent, with my Claire blend, I'm just spraying water, and then because you don't want you don't want oily stuff on your face when you're doing it. You want to do like a gel type thing, or like a hyaluronic gel, or just, which I've made my own and done that, or just water. I just spray water because it does dry out. You just have to spray water anyways. It just needs a conductor to your skin, and oils won't let it conduct as well. So then I'll put my Lux on or Plush afterwards. Yeah. So you want to put all your creams and stuff afterwards, and I'll just have it right by my bed, while we're watching some food show or something. Yeah, you don't want to do. You can't do. Have you heard of the recent scare warnings about RF? What's RF? What does RF stand for? How often do you use the derma stamp? Once a month. Radio frequency. What have you heard? See, that's the thing. I have not heard, but I have heard people. See, that's the thing. Some of the knockoff with the Time Master Pro that I saw said it was radio frequency. What have you heard? Hi, Jason. I have not heard what happened with the radio frequency. I'm gonna have to Google that. I know that people have had it's supposed to melt fat on the face. Okay, so this is the thing. So I've had people email me like a year ago. They've went and done that in an office, dermatologist or something, and they were like young 20 somethings, and they did that, and now their skin they're like aging. Yeah, professional treatments is what these people got. Radio frequency is supposed to melt the fat. Exactly. And then so now it totally deteriorated their skin. What should I put on first? Vitamin C or peptides, then oils and serums on your face? Vitamin C and peptides basically do the thinner stuff first, because vitamin C and peptides could be in a more thicker serum, you know, it just depends. And then oils I would put after serums. Serums probably has the peptides and vitamin C in it. Yeah, so their skin, like their connective tissue is just starting to melt and they're aging. And they're like 20 something and they went to like firm, even though they're 20 something. And then their skin, they just gets older and older and older. It's terrible. Have people made videos? Totally scary. So that's why I'm scared of the cheaper Time Master Pro that I found. Like I was like 700. I'm like, wonder if there's a dupe type of thing, just like their Pushy to the new face. And it said radio frequencies. So that's exactly why I was like, oh no, don't want to mess it up. So wow, I'm going to look up and see if people have made videos about the radio frequency. Yeah, so it's a little bit like, I don't know if we want to, and it looked a little different. New Face Mini. I never tried the New Face. I have the Clear Blend Mini. You don't use it? Should I use the vitamin C in your peptides? Like so our vitamin C serum, well, first of all, Glow now has ferulic acid, which helps the vitamin C's, the 3 different stabilized vitamin C's, and we've also added more vitamin E, so it's a little bit more potent formula. You know, the ferulic acid, vitamin C, and vitamin E. You know, there's a lot of companies do that because it's just a powerful blend, but it has peptides in it as well. So most vitamin C, I mean, there's a lot of vitamin C serums you'll find with peptides in it. Not all of them, of course, but I think the good ones, of course, like our Glow. Yeah, so you would use them. It's one product usually, if I'm understanding you, Patricia. What? Your face started drooping from the from a device? See that? The radio frequency, pretty scary. So did someone say that they ordered the Time Master Pro dupe? Which should you use? I would use Glow. I would use a vitamin C with the ferulic acid. Oh, so you haven't tried it though yet? Maybe try it on like a thigh? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe don't try it. Maybe return it. Peptides or Glow. So they're the same thing, Patricia. Peptides are in the Glow. Is that what you're asking? Definitely use something with vitamin C and peptides if you're going to get it. The EMS is brilliant, but you can't turn off the RF function. So that's why you haven't tried it? Yeah, that's scary. See, it seems like the Time Master Pro, you have various settings you can do, which makes it seem like a better product. And it did look different. Like I went back and looked at the video. I used it twice and loved the results, but now I won't use it. Yeah, it's scary. Definitely plump your face with facial exercises and microcurrent. And the device we're talking about is the Time Master Pro. Rachel from, yeah, definitely try facial exercises, cheap and free. But otherwise, we're talking about microcurrent devices, which plump up. I mean, you can see, just Google that. Clear Blend is just microcurrent. The Time Master Pro I have not tried, but I'm really tempted. But so the device we're talking about, Rachel, is a dupe to that. So it's not the $700 one from Christine Buyer that's Time Master Pro, but it looks very similar as a cheaper eBay brand. Does Peptides has vitamin C? What does Lucid have? So Patricia, peptides are like an ingredient that is in Glow and also Plush. Glow has the vitamin C's as well. Plush has the retinol. Those are 2 different serums. There's no peptides in the Luster. Luster has niacinamide and other brightening ingredients, but that's going to be a little slower. Niacinamide, N-acetylglucosamine, alpha-arbutin, white licorice. So those are brightening ingredients. They're all brightening ingredients. But the only ones with peptides are in there. I've been researching where Christy Buyer buys it and trying to get it at cost. Looks like available from Korean manufacturers, but I'm unsure of security. Well, good idea. I want to do that too. How did you find out where she buys it? Very interesting. Use hydroquinone 4 and retin A at night together. Yes. It's a lot cheaper. I'll bet. I've got to, did you just go on her website to find it? Now, search the product number. Great. Shh. Brilliant. Brilliant. Okay. That's really smart. Really smart. Yeah, okay. Mom's the word, even though this is public. Yeah, hydroquinone, retin A, there's totally brightening products you can get from the dermatologist. It's just hydroquinone's risky. And I wouldn't take it. I know definitely I've had emails, people have messed their face up and their face turned gray from hydroquinone, but also it can be damaging for your liver. It can backfire if you go into the sun. Yes, your skin can start getting a gray tone. Only 21. Thank you. Yeah, Time Master Pro. Sunscreen, absolutely good. And it depends on your skin type. Like if you have darker skin, like a lot of the people I think that have really messed their skin up were of Indian descent, and they were, using their whitening creams all over their face and really messing up their skin. Is Clear Blend safe from radio frequency? Yes, it's not radio frequency. 21 people watching now that do yes. The Clear Blend Mini is microcurrent. It's totally not. You do have dark skin, African descent. Well, how long have you been taking it? I mean, putting it on. Do you put it on all over your skin? It just can backfire. What they recommend often, dermatologists, is you don't use it for too long. Yes, Clear Blend Mini is right. On your cheeks. But if you don't, I think you can only use it for up to 6 months, which might even be too much. Sometimes I hear a lot when people stop using hydroquinone, it starts to go awry. That's the only thing. Use it for 3 months on and off. But maybe, is it working? I mean, that's what the dermatologists recommend. It's just, there is some horror stories. I have the plush. What else should I get? Well, have you tried the glow? Yeah, totally works. It's just so off and on, maybe you're safe with it. It's just, it can be toxic to the liver, and it's not totally clean ingredient, but it is what people, what the dermatologists recommend for brightening. And Patricia, have you tried the glow? Have you tried the bright? You could get a little mini size, Patricia. And if you don't have points, you can email us and we could tell you how many points you have. Honestly, your dark blotches bright work just as well as just a little long, as well. It just took a little longer. Yeah, you could spot treatment also with the bright, Patricia. Email info. You do have bright. So you've tried the bright, and it's still just not working for you. What's your opinion of use of essential oils and skincare products? I think I use very little. You don't use much, so we have trace amounts of it, and because they're potent, that's the thing. They're very potent and a little. It's almost homeopathic the way we use it. Yeah, I wonder if it didn't lighten up, so it's not helping. Can they be irritating? Well, yes, in larger amounts. And I know some people, it can really not work for them. Oh, Patricia, maybe you need a more intense peel. Yeah, my opinion is very small trace amounts is good, but sometimes it gets overdone, and then it's not necessarily better than fragrance. So the fragrance can be a disguised for any weird chemical. You can just say fragrance and that can go in there. But I think in small, judicious amounts, I think they're beneficial. Yes. And everybody has their own opinion. Like a lot of, Dr. Dre, and there's a lot of people are like, no fragrance, because some people it's going to irritate. So they won't use those of fragrance. Good morning, Singapore. Excellent. Similar to the effect of fragrance. If you have a lot of essential oils, it can totally be irritating. They're powerful. So I think they need to be used in very small amounts, almost homeopathic amounts, very small. That's what I think. And I used to use it like just a lot. Like lavender apparently is good straight. And there's some things that are just, I don't totally, like I used to use helichrysum that way, but some people it's not good. And I think a little bit is just as effective. Like sometimes it even smells better if it's just a little bit. You think, oh, more is better. But that's just not always the case. Yes, hello from Singapore. That's amazing. Good morning. It must be Wednesday in Singapore. What gentle peel can you use? Why don't you try some glycolic? We're going to try make a glycolic lotion. There's a lot of glycolic. Your skin is sensitive. Did bright bother your skin, Patricia? That's hard. If you have really stubborn marks, definitely keep the sunscreen, even if you have really dark skin, sunscreen. And, if it does take a while, all of these more natural ingredients, if you go to a dermatologist, they're probably going to say, should you use 3 nights retin A and 2 nights glycolic acid? It does not. Well, it depends on your skin. So first of all, the question about what you should use, alternating, you're going to have to probably ramp up and slowly let your skin acclimate, and you've got to kind of see how your skin feels. So that might be too much depending on how frequently you're using it, but it seems like the optimist that your skin is acclimated, right? You're using that retin A and the hydroquinone, which, Patricia, that's what people always say, or the dermatologists are going to give you that. Could you use beta hydroxy acid on dry skin, only decongest your pore? Yeah, you could just do it around your nose. That's exactly what you should do. Then I think that would be a good plan, a optimist. Like for a week, and see if your skin if you need to back off, then just back off. If it's too much that frequent, then just do less. But I think that would be a good idea. Yes, my pleasure. And maybe, Patricia, there's certain lasers. What would you suggest for what? I'm sorry, I missed whatever. You're very welcome. Something for sensitive skin. Oh, to calm the skin. Beta hydroxy acid. To clean the nose? Yeah. I don't know if that's necessarily, lactic acid is probably for the most sensitive. It's the gentlest, but I do think you'd be fine trying the beta hydroxy acid just in your congested areas, like just a little, like around the nose, or where it's congested, just a little bit on there. You can totally spot treat your face. You have to peel a retin A or get rose back off. Rosy, yeah. Is lactic acid and alpha hydroxy acid? I think it is. But it's the gentlest. Lactic acid. There's other alpha hydroxy acid, like glycolic acids and alpha hydroxy acid. And I usually think of glycolic acid as the alpha hydroxy. What essential oils can brighten skin? I don't know if any particularly brighten your skin. I know there's a lot that are, I think, good, like helichrysum. I don't know if it brightens your skin. They don't reach down to the pores, though, do they? Well, licorice is probably going to be a little more gentle, Patricia, but it's not going to be as very quick. Beta hydroxy acid is, because it's oil soluble, will go deeper into your pores. but it's more of a longer, yeah, it's more of a longer, it'll last longer. Do they burn your skin? See, that's why I think you should use it very little. What? Whoops, I didn't get that. You don't. A lot of essential oils can burn your skin. Some people, you can just use it straight. Like there's certain ones like tea tree oil and lavender that are fine straight. But yeah, they can burn your skin, especially if you have sensitive skin, and they're supposed to be diluted. And I think dilute a lot, depending on the oil too and what your mix is with. Yes, exactly. You have to dilute it with a carrier oil. Definitely should. It's not gonna like diminish the properties of the essential oil. But I don't know any that particularly brighten the skin. Lemongrass maybe, but I don't think that's gonna give you noticeable results. And Tina, I missed that last thing you said. Sorry. But beta hydroxy acid, I think, is so the reason why lactic acid is gentler on the skin is because it's a bigger molecule, so it's not going to get as stay in your skin and keep working and keep acidifying and burning, away the gunk and the dead skin. Beta hydroxy acid, I think it's worth a try, just sparingly around your nose and area, and then it will go into the pore, and it's oil soluble, so it works with the sebum. So. Oh, damn. It's half an hour. Lemon. Okay, you guys, I know that this isn't your skin. Thank you. Yes, Patricia. I think you should try maybe a glycolic acid. And you might need to do a peel. So, okay, so my mom loves putting lemons on her face. And I know this is a no-no. A lot of dermatologists, and there's a whole thing on YouTube. Don't do lemon. It's like some people will be into it, some people won't. Just like putting the apple cider vinegar, and everyone's like, coconut oil, don't do coconut oil, because it is really high in the comedogenic. It's like the essential oils, you can burn your skin. It's just this whole, I think to each his own. Just some things will work for some people and a lot won't for others. But my mother loves doing the lemon peel, and dermatologists like, you can burn your skin, it's not really good for your skin, you can be sensitized to it. Yeah, you use it on your face. So coconut oil is very comedogenic. So maybe it's fine with you, but some people really clog their pores and they'll get pimples. Use apple cider vinegar with distilled water, and I love it. See? Yeah. You rub the peel on your nose. And why do you do that, Mom? The lemon peel. Yeah, she likes the lemon peel specifically. So everyone's going to be different. That's the moral of the story. But of course, you're going to be like, no, don't do that. Don't ever do that on the internet. Yeah, so you could try that, Patricia. Lemon peel. My mom really likes the lemon peel because of the oils in it. Would it help with blackheads on the nose? Have you tried clay masks? Just clay mask and it dissolves the blackheads. There you go. So she likes the lemon peel is dissolving the blackheads. I used to put they burn me. They do? Oh. Darn. Have you even Razul clay? Razul clay is very... Dang. I'm so sorry. Terribly sorry. Razul clay is that's the very light pink. Razul, RHOUL. Pretty sure. So what I used to do is put a little bit of jojoba or some sort of oil, rub it in. No, that's a different. That's it's different. Razul clay, it's like Moroccan. Maybe it's in Australia too, but I know there's that pink mask. But just get Razul clay. It's totally in health food stores and stuff. It's very gentle. It's not like the green clay or that Aztec clay that's really intense. It's very gentle. I've got some from Amazon. There's the Now brand has some Razul clay. What I do is turmeric, honey, lemon drop, and apply on your face for 1 hour. Yeah, turmeric. I really recommend the Aromatica turmeric. It's a little harder to find, but it doesn't stain your skin as much. If you have dark skin, it is fine, and it will actually look more brighter. But if you have, yeah, there's an turmeric Aromatica, which is actually apparently what they use. You're gonna try glycolic peel on your body and see how that turns out. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Struggle with unclogging your nose pores, dry, sensitive skin. Yes, that's how you spell it, Aromatica. And it's kind of white. It's lighter. It's not as stainy, and it smells more. That's where the Aromatica, it like has more of the oils. It smells wonderful. Turmeric Aromatica, that's like the genus. Did I get every, was I talking? Oh, so rubbing a little bit of oil and then putting the clay mask on. So it'll kind of like pull out, like oils will, especially the jojoba, you can like rub it in for a little bit and then put like the nice gentle clay on, and then it will pull out the gunk. I loved doing that. It kind of like emulsifies the gunk and it pulls it out. Let's try. 36 minutes. Okay, guys. I don't want my phone to die. Any other pressing questions? The colic lotion would be ideal. Yes, Rachel. Without the petroleum, without the mineral oil, because there's totally plenty of those out there, but they're just, you know, you get it. But I'm working on it. Okay, Rachie? Does it pull out the blackheads? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think you should try it. Rasoul clay. R-H-A, I think there's two S's. R-H-A-S-S-O-U-L. You'll find it. If you just R-H, spell it however you want, clay, it'll come up. Yes! Okay, guys. Hope you have a fabulous day. And maybe you're not into salads or want to see a food video, but that's what's happening on Thursday. Because you have to appease some people. You can't please everybody. Love you guys. Bye.